LeBron was wearing a mic during the game last night. So we got an insight into hearing what he's saying during the game. And there's
Okay.
a segment where he's telling Darvin Ham that he can play the point guard and he wants to play the point guard position with, AD at the 5 and then Rui, Torian Prince, and Austin Reeves. What do you think about LeBron James? Now the Lakers have come out and said he's going to play 28 to 30 minutes a night. What do you think about LeBron James playing the point guard position? Because on offense, it makes sense. He's one of the best passers we've ever seen. But defensively, some of these point guards are quick nowadays. And I'm not saying LeBron's not quick enough to keep up with them. Or, Austin Reeves will take the primary guy. But it's a lot of running for an old man.
Here's what I've said. I've watched LeBron James since a freshman in high school. Okay, I was one of the few probably that's still around the game that can say I truly have seen this young man's basketball career starting in the 9th grade in high school. LeBron James has always been most effective with the ball in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't changed. Every year, everyone tries to put him into a position so that you can allow your team to grow and play and all those things. Even when he went to Miami, they tried to have him and Dwayne Wade run on the wings. And finally, you had to say LeBron James is a player who needs to play with the ball in his hands. Now, that's what's so surprising about him and this accomplishment, that when I first saw him, I never looked at him and said, I thought he was going to be score the most points ever in the history of the NBA, other than the longevity, because he was going to be able to play starting at such a young age, right? Where Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, didn't go to the NBA straight from high school.
Yeah, 4 years. He had 4 years of college, or three years, 4 years?
Okay,
4 years.
Yeah. So if you put 4 years of college that he was playing in college and you put that in the NBA, he would have scored over 40,000 points without question. Okay, just as LeBron James will do. So I think LeBron James has always tried to play without the ball, but he always needs the ball.
Yeah, and I think it's a waste if he's off the ball because of his IQ and his vision. Like, why would you not want the ball in his hands?
Well, okay. So let's talk about that. Okay, so the way the game is played now, the game is played downhill, right? When you have lead guards who can play downhill, that's an advantage. Why? Because of the way the game is refereed now, right? You can't put a hand on a guy. Well, we keep saying this about LeBron James. He's aging. Does he show you the flashes? Yes. But Mo, at 38 years of age, I'm not expecting my lead guard at 38 to push the pace. So on one hand, we want to ask him to be a lead guard, play with speed and quickness. Now, if there's one thing that diminishes with age, it's speed and quickness. He's still a very effective player, but you got to just be effective in a different way. So on one hand, Mo, Father Time catches up with everyone. So on one hand, we're asking LeBron at 38, right? Is he 38, 39, somewhere around year 21? Whatever it is.
Yeah, 39
he's still
in December.
A very effective player, scoring 20. What do you average, about 25, 26 points a game a year ago? Okay, so he's clearly still effective. However, in today's game, there is an elite need to play downhill. Why? Because of pace and space. So if you're telling me LeBron James for 82 games is going to carry that level of energy for 35 plus minutes. Mo, I'm just looking at the math of it. No, that's not happening. Do I think he can do it from time to time? Absolutely. Do I think he has to figure out how to recreate himself in the interest of finding minutes, reserving at his age because he's going to need time to recover? So Mo, I'm just looking at the truth of the matter. Now, if he feels that he needs it, who's going to tell him no? Mm-hmm. That's the big thing. Well, no, you can't do it. Now you're going to go and you're going to open up a whole nother can.
Well, I don't think you're saying it, because even in that mic'd up segment I just mentioned, he's drawing up plays on the sideline. He's basically coaching the team.
I've been watching this for 21 years, right? He's been the point guard on every team he's played on. So to me, this isn't new. Everyone tries to figure out how to adjust to play with him. But in the end, this is what's needed from him. He needs the ball in his hands. He's not, he's still physical enough to do what he needs to do. But I think at some point, he's going to have to play off the ball at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is because of the way the game is played. I mean, Mo, the game has really dwarfed, into small ball. So what is small ball? It's based on speed and quickness. And the best teams now, whether it's the Memphis Grizzlies with John Morant, the Sacramento Kings with De'Aaron Fox, there is a premium for pushing that ball forward and playing downhill. Whether it's your big doing it. I was at the Clipper game last night. Russell Westbrook was really playing at a tremendous speed. And it was fun to watch because I was thinking to myself, this is probably the first time in Scoot Henderson's career he's ever seen an athlete just as good or fat or faster than he is.
Yeah.
So you're seeing elite level speed and quickness. Mo,
also, shout out to Russell Westbrook because he's defying time as well to have that bounce still in his career.
Because he's that level of athlete.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to have seen him in college. He's really, really fast. Believe it or not, Mo, he's not as fast as he was.
No, I remember those UCLA. He was on the team with Kevin Love, right? UCLA.
Yes, Kevin Love did. So I remember in their rookie year, I was fortunate enough to work with Derrick Rose and Russell Westbrook. Those were the guards that I worked every single day. Okay, so I've seen elite level speed and quickness. Okay, and if you think at 38 you're going to be catching these guys, that's not happening. That's just the laws of physics. Now, are there other things you can do to counter that with size? Absolutely. So I think now that these guys are better athletes, you're seeing more and more elite level athletes with speed and quickness into the game. You're going to have to counter that. And I think that is the challenge of coaching a LeBron James because he's been so good for so long. And now, Mo, until, it's kind of like until someone can stop you, you do it. He's going to still get 20 plus points. He's still going to get 7-8 assists. He's still going to do that. Those are elite number stats. However, Mo, in the bigger picture, for the betterment of the team, that's why they call it pace and space. Who's going to play that fast? And I don't know if it's in the best interest of LeBron at this point to do that and try to do that for 82 games.